Hello. Let's watch the trailer a little bit, just for a moment. Just for a moment. Just wait until Trial shows up. Well, that's gonna be a while, isn't it? Hi everyone, welcome to another live stream. Another MSQ reaction live stream. I'm really excited to continue everything. We've got. I just woke up, so give me a moment to actually be able to speak without being completely all over the place. Without being all over the place. All right. What was I even saying? Okay, this is a great start. What a wonderful start. But yeah, I'm excited to continue the MSQ. We're gonna start immediately with the Pelu path. We stopped right before the start of that, so we kind of get to start fresh. I kind of did that intentionally so that we can just jump right into it. Yeah, this is the best part here. I'm just waiting for Graha to show up. That's what I want. Because it shows Graha's gonna be here. I love her. I love Cryo. I hope that's a mount. Can we get that as a mount, please? So we technically haven't been able to draw that thing. What's that? We gotta be able to draw it, please. Please and thank you. Hold on, let me turn my controller off so it doesn't mess up. Yeah, we're starting at the Pelu path and all that jazz. That's where we left off. We're in Dynamis. I'm actually going to... We're going to go to Genova. I just want to be around people, you know? And it shouldn't be too... I mean, last night I got on and the longest queue I had to wait in was the 300 queue. So yeah, it was not... Pretty great. I see people talking about 3,000 people queues. I haven't seen that since the like the day one launch. But it was also around it was around 10 p.m. though when I got it, so I don't know. Yeah, see, we're on Genova, and yeah, 17-person queue. But that's the mornings. I mean, I think that's just always the case. But at least there'll be more people running around. Especially in the new maps, there will be more than Dynamis. So I probably, from now on with my morning streams for my playthrough, I will be on Genova. Just so when I'm running around the new maps, I can, you know, I'm able to do fates if I want to without having to solo them. plan do I want to do? Do I just go with this today? Go with that. All right. Oof. Okay. Again, I just woke up. Woke up 20 minutes before my stream because I just wanted to sleep as much as possible. Oh, I'm still waking up. I got some green tea, so that'll do the job. And yeah. First of all, I want to thank my Patreon subscribers. Thank y'all so much for all your support. Y'all were up there on the screen when I started, but I just want to thank y'all verbally, and thank you Kinara and Waning Zane for all of the support. I appreciate it. And if you've been liking my playthroughs, just be sure to like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch as well, for those Twitch viewers. And I actually have Tuluyo Raw? Tuluyo Y'all. Yes, Tuluyo Lol. Yes. The phonetics that they use in this expansion, like because it's based on like a mix of Native American and well, I've seen some of the ones that are based more on Native American, and I guess those are easier for me to pronounce with the way that my mouth is normally used to saying words. But the ones that are more, I think, like SEA, for some reason my jaw, because especially I have like, my jaw is actually unaligned, so for some reason saying like lots of L's, it's just really hard. I don't know. I get very tongue-tied. Alright, shall we begin? One great thing is that I can sell a lot of the material now. With the summoning belt. Let me see if they've picked up anything. First, actually, because no, I can do that. Jakatsu, welcome in on Twitch. Honestly, same thing. Y'all always has me like to, yeah. It's also saying the double L because it's supposed to be pronounced in a different way. It's like my brain's doing tricks. I'm not used to, again, you know, using the phonetics that way. It's like French for. It's just my brain doesn't click. But at the same time, in my head, I'm like, gosh, I wish I was like bilingual. I could get better jobs, and I could do all kinds of, you know. I was like, why does my brain work that way? It needs to be better. So like, I feel like I'm back in middle school, like reading in front of the class. It's the most simplest things. Okay. With Jaw Gill. Okay, I got 100. We're pretty good on the gill, getting things periodically. Nothing there. Alright, let's talk to our Pelu. Our Pelu friend, Urko Pacha. Perpetual Pelu is awaiting your questions. I've been waiting for what feels like days and eaten enough Rook Evu's tacos to feed an army. What is it you'd like to know? Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, wow. Music is so jazzy. Makes me laugh. As I recall, to reach Urko Pacha, we depart from the Arch of the Dawn, then take the road west at the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way of Urko Pacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart. When it comes to rugged terrain, we have a most dependable solution available. Come with me. They eating? Oh, it's a sleeping alpaca. They sleep. We're gonna see a lot more alpaca. Approachable Pelu. May I introduce to you our most dependable companion, the alpaca. I guess we're gonna ride one. There. These animals can traverse Urko Pacha's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. They fill much the same niche as our chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in Eorzea? Alpacas are native to Yogg-Tural. Eorzea has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in the place which ill suits its qualities and where it is not needed anyway? But must we ride these little monsters? I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. When I was small and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. Aha, I see. What are they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. for really doing this then. So was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful. Even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good, I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. The Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. They take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. Here you go, a fair price for your fair advice. We need Tataru here for these ones. Yes, I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way. Wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. I better not get spit on again. You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach Urkopacha, then that's what we'll do.
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea.
Wow, just look how vast.
Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
I think the mountain is there. It's just really foggy. Picked the wrong time to come here.
So this is Urkopacha. I've never actually been here before.
The air is so crisp and clear. Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence.
To what
It
peak?
puts me in mind of Som-Al.
You gotta see it.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
I know what it's supposed to look like.
Do
I've
tell.
seen the, you know.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wook Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places.
Hello.
But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Watrin Pelu.
Oh, truly, I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urkopacha specialty, a spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say. Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu merchants.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliola. Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
I love it.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Watchun Pelu's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there.
Hear it up, Penny? Yeah, you can kind of see the mountain like right in there. Ooh, hello. I need you for a feint. This feels like it doesn't feel like an angry alpaca. This actually feels like their supply of alpacas. 'Cause they're just like outside the village. And I like that they're on like a hunt board. Like, can you please deal with these alpacas? They're terrorizing the town. How many do I need to? Also, welcome in Azubu on Twitch. Yeah, I see it. Right in there. Oh, it's clearing up. Kind of see it a little bit more now. Maybe the fog will clear out. Okay, we got that one down. I couldn't find any of these other ones, but I believe they're up high. Maybe I just need to look a little harder in Cozamalca. Oh, look at the cactuses. They look great. Everything looks great. Also, the opening scene, the transition scene into a new land didn't stutter this time. I think I did find the solution for that. Just changing it to the full HD option. And on PC, I think it's dynamic scaling to 99% to help fix it. Ooh, a striking dummy. So they got these out here as well. I didn't see the ones in the other land. Maybe I just walked past it. Because they should both have one. Have some. Thank goodness they're spread out. Yeah, so what does this even do again? Renders your depiction of the landscape to life. This action, hold on, I'm gonna read it. Okay. Renders a star streaming sky over the magic landscape, increasing damage dealt by self and nearby party members by 5%. Additional effects. Grants subtractive spectrum. Grants inspiration and 5 stacks of hyperphantasia. Stacks of hyperphantasia are consumed upon casting certain spells which under the effect of inspiration. Okay. Are those the hype? No, okay. Hyperphantasia. Oh, there's a hunt train here. Oh gosh, how many people are on this instance? But yeah, I was just trying to read what. So what is subtractive spectrum? Just trying to understand what all of the buffs that the traits be here. What the hell is subtractive spectrum? Reduces cast time and recast time of Star Prism and Aether Hue spells by 25% while standing within the bounds. Oh. Wow. Okay, so I really need to use that. While standing within the bounds of the magic landscape, effect expires when all stacks of hyperphantasia are consumed. Can only be executed while a starry sky is painted on the landscape canvas. What is hyperphantasia again? See, there's a lot of little nuanced things that I haven't quite wrapped my head around. Aether Hue spells. Are these the Aether Hue spells? Yeah, I think they would be. So you just want to, when you cast this, you want to be using these. And these especially. Okay, I understand. I get that part. There's a lot of little like detailed things with Pictomancer that makes it pretty complicated. This is it. Watch it. Watching Pelu. Oop. They say. This is it. Watching Pelu, home of the Pelu. Wuklamat should have arrived before us. That's not good. You've come all this way. Oh no, don't buy anything. You've come all this way for the right of succession. Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn Servant. But please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate then, that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. And the nation's ruler should dress her best for her adorning people, yes? God, I love just Just how vibrant the cloaks look. A finery for our first lady. That's right. Come third promise. My well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady? Heh. I like the sound of that. A quick look when it hurt him. What did we just talk about? Arnold, when did you... right there? you walked in together. Shitona from far off Zaktural. Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survived them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No, thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course, my shop door is always open. You were saying something about being easily charmed. I was just... As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell your defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with your deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Wook Lamont fall prey to this affable approach time and time again. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. A valuable insight in the minds of the Pelu Pelu. Let us all take Aaronville's word of caution to heart. Aaronville has a lot of cautions. Oh, I should have posted on my Discord that I was live. Give me 1 second. Also, Final Fantasy X was my first Final Fantasy, so this is very, very nice. Look how I love this town. I love the way it looks. Hold on, let me just go ahead and attune real quick. Whoa. Oh, there it is. Wow. Oh, it looks so much better in game. Look at that mountain. Look at the crystal down there. I love how this looks. There's a fly in here and I want it to go away. I love this little town. Little village. Just look how far it goes. I just love, they could only really do this in Dawntrail, I feel like. It's just the way the rocks roll everywhere, and then they're, it just is done so well. And then you can't even see what's coming around this, the rest of the map. So, what else is there to see? Unlock these. And then the gemstone trader. We'll get those in a minute. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and... So I've been grabbing these and selling them. I'll grab 40 of those. I feel like the hides usually sell for a lot, the most out of all of them, because they're always usually needed the most for crafting. especially like the crafted armor. Lord Roto, welcome in on Twitch. Lord Roto says, when I got here, it was all foggy weather, so I didn't see. Yes, me too. That's what, just a few minutes ago, we did the whole cutscene and it was foggy. Now they cleared up. They were like, look at that mountain. And I was just like, I don't see a mountain. But I knew what it was supposed to look like because I have seen, you know, I saw the whole live letter and they showed this area and I want this fly to go away. Wow, this is my new, I don't know, I just love this a lot. The levels and everything. Something about it feels very like Peru, Machu Picchu, you know what I mean? Sounds nice. I just love it. I like the just look at the. I just love the detail, the textures. Wish I could go inside. Ooh, they have a little stand here. All the food. Oh, there's even more stuff up there. Wow, look how far everything goes. Everything just feels so vast. All right, let's continue. We'll have plenty of time. Does anyone know where all the new plushie items are located? I'm trying to do research for a video I'm trying to make. Like 3 new plushies. And I don't know where they are, unless it's a spoiler area. But if it's somewhere we already have access to before Dawntrail, let me know. Because I'm trying to find how to get those. There's like a Nixie plushie, like a baby reindeer one. I checked like them. Maybe it's Island Sanctuary. I don't think it would be, or I don't know. And I looked up places that would tell me which vendor it was in, and it didn't tell me, so I don't know where to find them. Nor are they crafted, so I don't know. Not my finest moment, I'll admit, but now that we're here, let's do what we came to do: find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy then, Kryl. Alize and I will speak with the merchants. Uklamat, you, and Aaronville might try approaching travelers and passers-by. Riku, pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. If we learn aught of use, let us relay it to the third promise. Have any vendors here? I mean, I'm sure they do. Well, it would just be the same. It would just be the same vendor. Yeah, I like the Skywatch for this. Niche area. They got merchants. I like that they're right at the, as you come in. Off stream, I've been just doing some roulettes on my healers. Needed an alpaca mount, please. Electors? Oh yes, I've heard all about the right of succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zoralja. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers in the thousands column potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? He's trying to sell me stuff. Very well. You said you wanted to know about the Elector? I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're not a supporter of Zoralja or his policies. Dawn Servant Elector? Ah, I thought you were a new face in town, here for the right of succession. I take it? Me, I don't care who sits the throne so long as they keep Toral peaceful. People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sip our excellent mescal once arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I say. Oh right, yes, you were asking about the Elector business. Being but freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger, Tobley, could probably tell you more about it. I love this little stand here, it makes me very happy. It looks so good. Looks fabulous. This kind of just leads up here. Oh, there's a door. There is a door. I don't see any sightseeing sightseeing or aether currents. Is there one nearby? The south. There's one up there. Before I get too comfortable. Oh, there's the thing. They're literally right here. All the things I need. So it does lower your cast time a little bit in this little circle for certain abilities. Ooh, look at this place. There's a place up here. That looks pretty. Wow. Oh, this map is incredible. Wow. This is really incredible. Again, yeah, I'm getting like Machu Picchu. Vibes. But I might be completely off there. It could be based off, it's probably based off something else. I'm no historical, geographical expert. Tell Arts, hi! How are you on Twitch? Hello. Also, Lord Roto says, where did you get the chocobo barding? Hunt board. Hunt vendor. That's where you get this. You can buy it with nuts. And my cat as well. So that's all I saw. Was that, and there was also a music scroll, and then the rest was, it should expand, I feel like. further you go, but maybe that's all they have so far. I feel like they'll add them out eventually. Oh, but yeah, the little gray cat is also from there. Helion, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. How have you been? Sal on Twitch says, I got the new cap from the hunts that, that's all I wanted. Yeah. I'm still working on Shadowbringer's hunt mount. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I've caught up on all the other hunt. Well, maybe I've got everything from the other two Shadowbringers and Walker. So yeah, if anyone was wondering, it is still nuts. They didn't change it over, which I'm kind of glad. Because, you know, we got a couple other currencies from the other hunts. Good day, mate. What were you up to, Helium? For those on YouTube, if you've never been on Twitch, people can raid you. So that's what happened. We're just hanging out in this I just want to stay here for a minute in this new town. I really like it. What even is this town called? Watching Pelu. Oh, that's right. Oh, wow. Just, wow. Huge. I mean, just... Maps are so... The scale of the maps is really impressive in the mountains. Like, this is one of the most beautiful maps in the game. I mean, that is really beautiful. Chocobo barding is from hunts. Hunt board in Tuluyala, which is, I think, close to the market board. You haven't unlocked the hunts. I've done a couple, the ones that are here, but I couldn't find the ones in Casamauca, but I think they're in the restricted area, the level 92 area. Which I think the quest will jump to level 92, is my guess, right? I feel like they would. Just because you're gonna level to 92 just naturally from doing these two areas. Helion says, I gotta get it, then it's so great. It's definitely a new favorite barding. Looks good. It looks so, like, very felt plushie. I actually have a Cactuar plushie, so. In my closet. I need to bring it back out. I hid it because it was, like, in here, and sometimes my cats come in here, and I don't want them tearing it up. Sal says, I flipped between Reaper and Viper for the first area, so I had to supplement EXP, but now I'm on Viper for the rest of the story. Fun, nice. Nice. Yeah, I've just been doing all the side quests on Picto. Like, why not? And then doing all my dailies on my healers. My daily roulettes. If I have time for them, you know. Trying to make time for them because I would like to do maybe the extreme, maybe on like White Mage. Oh, look at the... I just want to look over here. I mean, and does that go anywhere? Oh, I guess not. It looks like it does. I mean, that's just gorgeous. How is Picto? It's great. It's really fun. It's a bit more complex of a caster, so it's nice. We got, you know, something a little bit more juicy and a little bit more complicated than some of the other casters, which I feel like was kind of what was needed. So I'm glad they filled that. Hello there, Mablu. Did you have a question for me? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our prize alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from the respectful distance. Get too close, and our nervous darlings may be tempted to spit on you, and that stuff stinks. It happens to any visiting buyer not so long ago. Tobly, that's the head rancher. Isn't that the name of like the Final Fantasy X character, Tobly? Was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobly noticing. He knows everything that happens on the ranch. It's been so long since I played. Tobly, yeah, Tobly is the name of that. I believe so. Hold on, I'm very curious now. Tobly Final Fantasy X, yep. Tobly, yep, that's their name. Tobly is a Pelu, yeah, that is their name. Oh, I love that Tobly is actually here. They're the one that hangs out. Oh, yeah, they're the ones that... Tobly's the one that hangs around in Final Fantasy X-2. He hangs around them. Stage producer in Final Fantasy X-2 to alpaca rancher owner, kind of... That sounds like something that would actually happen in Final Fantasy X-2. Like something that ridiculous. Like Tobly would show up in Final Fantasy X-3 and they'd be like, I'm an alpaca rancher now. Like, okay, yeah. Because in that game, you'd have like a world summoner that's just like, oh yeah, now I'm the voice of a theme park attraction. That actually happened. It was the voiceover, you know, speaker for the Xanarkin theme park attraction. Most bizarre. You know, that game had a lot of charm and camp, and it was very... Oh my god, this fly. Leave me alone. But I just couldn't get into that story. It's not my thing. It just was a bit too much for me. There was elements where I was like, ooh, let's take this and run with it, and there's something really interesting there, and let's do that. And then they're just like, no, we gotta get really, we gotta do all kinds of stuff that is unnecessary. But yeah, I just didn't. X-2 was not my fave. As someone that started with 10, you know, him was my first. I know I'm supposed to like X-2 because it is the gay awakening game. Now, all of the like the glamours and changing outfits was amazing and iconic, but just the pacing of the game in terms of like the story, it just kind of I got really bored. Because with Final Fantasy, I'm always just like, oh, I want a really good, just juicy story. And it just did not deliver for me. Anyways, but this is Dawntrail is. I just like all the seeds being planted right now. Just like there's a lot of weird things being said, mainly Arnval. Like Arnval's hiding something, and I'm just like, what is it? Because I didn't expect that. Maybe I should have, because it's like, why would Arnval be coming on this journey anyways? Like, why would the writers bring him along if there wasn't something else? You know, something more to him. You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mescal and a stack of blankets, and then there was an enchanting ornament. Anyways, I did manage to learn that Tobli is the man to talk to about the contest. Now, if only they're shared where the head ledger of theirs is to be found. Really? He's also a head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay a visit before the others return. Oh, good night, Helion on Twitch. NPCs be like, I'll be whatever you need to be for the pro tag. Yeah, Tobli was Final Fantasy X-2. Yeah, Picto is really, really fun. Is it the same weapons? Okay, maybe not. No, it is the same weapons. That is a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not to say that I'm scared, of course. Excuse me, is one of those workers Tobli? Tobli, oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is though. You'll have a problem then. You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I could say is that Tobli often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade. Though, who amongst us could? Am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. So it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Tobli a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay Don't look at me! But you obviously have a deep purse. Let's ask someone questions first to narrow down the field. Great, we can meet back here to share our impressions. Well, obviously I'm not Tobli. I mean, oops, I shouldn't have said that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobli is, or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck. Maybe they're not in the ranch. Ah, a visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit on and swallow you. Just you keep your movements deliberate. The beast regards you with weary eyes and twitching jaw. Backed away slowly, maybe the wisest course of action. Saul on Twitch also says, oh, also if you do hand over with new chat, it'll Ethan look up at you. Well, that one didn't. Oh, the cat minion. Oh, well that's, yeah, that's normal for... Aw, they looked up with me. I like how I did that to the alpaca. I hope there's an alpaca that actually will like do something. Nonchalant ranch hand. Am I Tobly? Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the third promise in her entourage. Sharp instinct. Shall we commence the rite of succession then? Well, I guess we found them. You think I'm Tobly? Ha ha ha. Well, maybe I am. All I will say is that in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. Oh, well, one just said they're Tobly. So I guess it's the one that said they're Tobly. I see we're both done with our interrogations. So, who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear your pick. Oh, the nonchalant ranch hand. Probably not them. He seemed unconvincing to me, but if you're... if that's your choice, then that's who we'll talk to. Tobly, I offer you a deal. The truth... look at them go! Offer you a deal. The truth of who you are is in exchange for a tidy sum. What do you say? I say, hand over the coin. The truth is, I'm not even a ranch hand. I just like to come by and watch the alpacas. What? You don't even work here? I knew I should have gone with my gut on this one. But now's not the time to mourn wasted coin. We need to regroup and rethink this. I don't know. There's none of them. The loud, boastful fellow? I suppose he could be totally. Only one way to find out. Nothing would make me happier than knowing your identity. So how about we make a deal and you tell me the truth? I have money. Aha, then I agree to your trade. None done and done. As for my part of the bargain, I am not Tobly, not the head ledger, and not the head rancher. It's the humble ranch hand. None of them are Tobly. We're just gonna give our money to all of them. Damn it, Riku, I trusted you. That coin could have brought me 300 gourmet tacos. No, I can't let this taco tragedy distract me from what matters most. We need to determine which one is Tobly. Is it really them? Are the workers so intent on the stable chores? I have my eye on that one too. Time to rip the mask off our mystery ranch hand, so to speak. We know it's you, Tobly, and to prove it, I propose a deal, a generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. An offer I gladly accept. As you've correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobly, head ledger of Pelu, and head rancher of the family ranch. I am also one of Gulujaja's chosen electors. Aha, and place featured in the Tuluyol saga, just as we thought. Though it took more coin than I would have liked to know for certain. She found you out fair and square, Tobly. And I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity had her bid ended her here.
Deducing the Dunservant Elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Right. Not hard at all.
I love her expressions. Uh-oh. Yeah, we haven't seen much of him. Curious.
Zorolja.
I am told the head ledger, Tobly, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobly. That's part of the test.
You're Tobly.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed. With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge. Per the Dawn Servant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered the number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one. You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
Right. Maybe it's really hard.
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Bring out the example! This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, Third Promise?
Oh no.
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
Ew.
Ah!
Nasty.
The little monster spat on me! Ah, oh, that stinks. I can't.
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but beatable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
That's all well and good, But did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with their catching. The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the ride, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Are you all right, Orclamat? We thought we heard you scream.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
Arabelle's just...
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
Make sure the stitch has ruin. Sniff of you. I will not. Ooh. Got a trait. Enhancement. Hello, Maxine. No drops here, but welcome in. As Wiclamont helped demonstrate, the valley alpacas are wary. Oh! They're wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task. You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle the wild ones? With the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. Wonderful. Give me one of those, then. Have you perhaps forgotten we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you equivalent of 10 pel in 1,000 columns. You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. Converting to gil, that comes to around 1 million or so. Maybe if we all pitch in. No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money somehow. In that case, just give it. The basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in 100 columns. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with the saddle. That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's 10,000 times more. That is a lot. We need a 10,000 pel, not 1 million, so we're looking at 100 times more. Oh, right. I panicked and got it confused with Alphanod's million gil. I'm not sure about this trading idea. We were almost talked into buying a cloak. We didn't need more mere moments after you arrived. But I just, God, I hate it when you're right. And let me help you with the deal making. Oh, hello again. Mablu, I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler's profession. It's alright if I aid them now. Yes, I guided the claimants towards the first step of the feat, like you asked. As long as Wuklamont goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whomever she likes. Great, let's see about getting you that saddle then. Third promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use any ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu. Did the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yeah, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Gladly, although Riku, I think you should go with the Wuklamont. You've seen markets and bazaars the world over, and surely you have sage advice to share. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it is misplaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. Begin, I suggest we try trading the wool to Havli, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. Oof. A couple of quests. Do I do them? Yes. I just like hanging out in new places. So if there's quests, I'm just like do them. An unlikely inspector. Ah, you must be an artisan of Tuluyol. You're right on time. The damage the caravan sustained from the storm must be evaluated as soon as possible, so I must ask you to begin your inspection immediately. Zimamine says I got my first drop from a certain floor guy, but I'd rather hang out with Chili. Oh, thanks. Welcome in. Yeah, I know there's a reward or drop going around 14 for that the chocolate that mount. I forgot what it's called. Chubby Chancellor, welcome in on Twitch. Hello. Hi. Let me check something real quick. All right. Just checking something real quick. Yeah, no drops here. I didn't know if that did anything. Oh yeah, it's not here. I don't have the drops, but some people have rewards. It's more of an exclusive thing, where it's like an exclusive drop. Whereas some drops anyone can do, but that one is more of an exclusive one. So you'll have to find. I don't know how to find who does that or who has access to that. But it exists out there. Oh, you must be an artisan of Tuluyu. The damage of the caravans. Wait, Sal Arts said, oh, I got the drops from you. I only had the first one, but I got second one here. You got them from me? Wait, what? Yeah, how did you get them from me? Hold up. Let me check this real quick. Oh, yeah, you do. So you can get the Choco Poker mount? Yeah, you can get them here. I didn't know. So yeah, I do have access to that. Let me change my title then. So yeah, yay. Wow. I'm gonna make, if you don't mind, y'all. I'm going to, you're counting towards my timer. Yeah, so yeah, I have them. You can get drops here. I just didn't know. I thought, because I checked on that before and it didn't show up for me, and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, on Twitch you can get a mount and some other item. What are the other items? Let me check real quick. Viewer rewards. You can get the Choco Poker whistle mount. I'm also gonna make an alert for this. What do I use? Nightbot. And this is only on Twitch, because it's a system only Twitch uses. That made you see. I'm happy. I'm like, yay, we have it. I don't know how. I don't know what I did, or if it's just anyone that plays 14. I thought it was anyone who was playing 14 with the viewer rewards tag. I don't have a viewer rewards tag, so I don't know. How do I change my tags again? I don't touch any of this very often. Oh, there. That's where I changed my tags. Oh, I do have it. Yeah, I just added it for me. Okay. Y'all know more than me right now. I'm just like sitting here like, I'm playing my game. Y'all are like, here you go. Yeah, I'm gonna make a drops alert just so people can come in and do that. Yeah, I had no idea. How long does this last? All month, yeah, till July 29th. That's great. Thank you, 14. That's really wonderful. I mean, that helps so much. I don't think y'all know how much drops really helps creators. It's a huge thing. It really helps. Really helps us a lot. And y'all get stuff out of it. So, I mean, it's just a win-win. It's a win for everyone. Also, hi, Basilisk. Welcome in. I thought it was anyone playing 14 with the viewer rewards. Yeah, you're right. That's what it is. I didn't know it was even there. I didn't even get, like, even when I go on, did I get him? I didn't even get a message. Yeah, I didn't even get an alert on Twitch at all, but that's Twitch for you. New items. Power-ups available now for all affiliates and partners. But yeah, it didn't give me a message at all. It didn't say like, oh yeah, you were added to this. So how was I supposed to know? I wish they, because I would have set things up a little bit better. All right, let me add an alert. Custom. Add commands. All right. How is y'all's, while I'm doing this, how is your Dawntrail journey? The caravans. That's what that side quest. Inspect the battered caravans. Drops. Message. You can earn rewards here just by viewing. Rewards available. Chocor poker mount. EXP boost meal set. EXP boost meal set. And Aetheryte tickets times 10. So yeah, that's what you can get. There's an EXP boost meal set and Aetheryte 10 times Aetheryte tickets and the Choco Poker mount. And then copy, submit, and then let's do a timer. Add drops. From July 2 through 29. There we go. You did the thing. The Morgan, hello! How are you finding the joy of painting so far, Chili? It's great. I really do like Pictomancer. It's a lot to... There's more to add to it too, you know? I can't wait to get to level 100 and see how it feels. But yeah, I really like it a lot. Yule Pop says it was really fun. I love the designs and such of the dungeons and areas. Ooh, cool, cool. Hey, I've heard a lot of people have finished. You know, I saw a lot of people have finished just over the weekend, so I'm excited to. A lot of people will be able to watch because I go very slow through MSQ. I'm a very slow MSQer. I'm glad MSQ is not heavily focused on us, Warrior of Light, at least at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, it's very focused on Wukulmat and Arnville. Yeah, so yeah, because you know we know so much about us already. So I want to learn about other people and other lore and other things. I think the problem, Sal says, I think the problem people encounter is that this is a whole new story and it's not the culmination of decades of story like Endwalker was. So it's going to feel different. Yeah, I guess so. But it's also just pulling on a lot of lore we already know. So there's still a lot of interesting things there to chew on. So I'm curious to see what we'll learn. I'm all for new stuff because I have a lot of faith in the writers because they're just really great. They are good at taking their time and setting the chess pieces. You know, it's like a good TV show. That's why I love 14. It just is really great. They take their time to set the pieces up so that the payoff is really great. So I just have a lot of faith going through it. The Ennis, hello on Twitch. Hello. Is that the same Ennis? Ennis Gwendolyn. Big agree with you. It's me. Yes. Hello. Yes. Enjoy your mount whenever y'all get it. I don't know how long it'll take, but yeah, it's going on for the rest of the month. So, which is great because those who are avoiding spoilers, I should be done by then. So you'll still be able to get your drops by then. Yay, drops. I'm so happy about it. This really made me happy today. I had kind of like an oof day yesterday, like last night, and this just really made me happy because I don't know, I'm just really happy that these exist here. Sal says I'm in the level 95 quest and I'm having a great time. Wonderful. Yeah, I like just taking a break and chatting for a minute. It's good because we're just hanging out doing side quests right now, doing these few ones that popped up because I like doing the side quests unless I get burnout from them. Sometimes they're a bit much. Now I have a feeling they're gonna make me do a bunch of stuff that are unnecessary. They feel like the Moogle side quest. Water pooling in the caravan's interior. If it's not removed swiftly, the flooring integrity may be compromised. Not my problem. It's 6 hours for mount, so I think it's like on par with having to buy Butterfingers. Oh no. Ooh, do you all want to see something? Want to see something? Look what I got. Thanks to one of the viewers here. Oh, why it's doing the thing. I believe Rose. I was looking at their name on Discord, but it does that. You know when it does that little dot thing after on Discord? It's showing that right now. So I'm sorry. I think your name's Rose, but I'm thinking from memory because it's not showing up properly. But they gave me 4 codes. They just kind of were like, hey, here's some leftover codes that I didn't need because I already got everything I wanted. And then I went and bought a couple more Mountain Dews. And then here I am. I got the Mountain Zoom out. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we got the zoo. We got the Mountain Zoo. I need to put this on. I want to use it a bunch. There's one long set of side quests that have so far gone through the whole X pack, but I don't have the blue quests. Yeah, I've done them. I've started them already. If it's the one I think you're talking about. Do you see like no one doing them? As far as I know, I'm doing it. Is it the corn one? The corn servant? That one seems to go through so far. Yeah, I've been doing them. I have been doing the corn servant quests. It's pretty great. It's just silly, you know. I wonder if it oh no, this might sound really weird. There you go. My pop screen has fallen off. Maybe the ending of that will be really, really incredible. But yeah, I've been doing the corn. I walked up to it and just laughed because I was just like, wow. Because I knew that it was a minion. Is that a red chocobo? Oh, that's just their chocobo. Really, you know, dyeing your chocobo red. La 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 la. This music's nice. I love it. Yeah, their caravans are very important for their trade, so they need to, because they're traders, they need to make sure that they're working, because it's a vital part of their survival. That's what this quest is telling us. It is a key part of their culture and or the way they function. That's why I like these side quests. They just kind of are like, here's a little bit more, you know, we're gonna really hone in on how these societies work. That's why I did all of the side quests in that first area. I mean, there might be more that are added. I get the in-game drops fairly quickly. I assume, though, this is because it's early in the day still. Oh yeah. I mean, I got my zoom out, and I got my zoom out last night. And there was like a Genova. I think it was like 11, so maybe it was already kind of died down a little bit. You know, 11 p.m. on a Monday. But it was only a 300 person queue, and I'm on Genova now. Oh, that's where I'm at. It was only a 31 person queue to get in Genova today, but probably a little bit longer. I haven't had any big, really big queues. I actually have not been in a queue over 1,000 people. I'm assume if I'd gone on at like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. around that time, it would be like that, but it goes, I mean, it probably would only take like 20 or 15 minutes at max to get through. Well, not even that, maybe 10 minutes to get through that. Or 15 minutes, I don't know. Not long. Mai, you did a wonderful job, though it seems some of the caravans will need slight repairs. I'm relieved to hear the damage was not significant. By the way, an artisan claiming he'd been beckoned all the way from Tuluyulal to assist with the inspections came to me moments ago asking for work. I was in such a hurry to have the caravans examined that I mistook you for him. Please forgive me. I'm just grateful you were kind enough to heed my request. The caravans are innovations of Konas. Ooh, lore. They're innovation of Konas. During his studies across the salt, he encountered something called the Chocobo Carriage and had these designed in their image, but attached the balloons to each side of the caravans are lifted into the air, becoming light enough for our pockets to pull. It is an immediately helpful invention, allowing us to tread the steep mountain roads throughout Tural more safely and swiftly than ever. Thanks to you, we are one step closer to having our caravans ready for such travel once more and returning to a sense of normalcy. Yeah, I love the lore. Created about Kona. Kona really does have like huge influence. Sal says, "I love the corn." I get the in-game. Wait, I just read that. EU queues usually hang around 30 to get into Final Fantasy. It's wild when you remember, yeah, Endwalker queues. I mean, we know why Endwalker was so. I mean, it just was out of their control. Sadly, you know, it just was the thing that happened, and they were like, we can't let that happen again. But yeah, it's just gone so smoothly, and they've got so many subscribers. They're like, they have the money to put in to getting these new servers and making them happen. So yay, good things. Good things come with success. There has been some tech issues here and there, but it just seems like they're smoothing them out. Just boom, 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 boom. But it's still frustrating to deal with any tech issues, no matter when when they're good or when they've gotten better or worse. Is want to play the game, but it just seems 20, 30, 50 times better. My main warrior of light is on Gilgamesh, and that queue has gotten like 3 3K. So if it, yeah, that's the largest queues I've seen is around 3K. You just switch to Dynamis. Yeah, exactly. And then we have that option of going to the more, you know, less busy place. Which still has, so Dynamis isn't empty. It still has people. Yeah. If you want an easy pronounced guide, it's like Tuli Yolal. Okay, Tuli Yolal. Tuli Yolal. Tuli's Yolal. That's bad. Tuli Yolal. Alright. Why, hello there, tell me, friend. Are you not curious about the vibrant carmine hue of our traditional wear? A shade of vivid can only be brought out through the application of an age-old dyeing technique. Help me out, and I'll tell you about it. Great. Okay, let's learn about dyeing. In the hills of southwest here, which you can reach by exiting from the nearby gate, there's a few spots where sapped Natocactuars are commonly found. What? I would like you to collect precisely 2 of them for me. Worry not, I've prepared these 2 remarkably thick sacks that should get the job done. I appreciate your assistance. Okay, is this the booty cactuar? The one with the booty? Or maybe this is just an... No, they said cactuar, so it's gotta be... So where's the... People are doing the fates. I need to do the fates. I'm trying to get the riding maps, no matter what. Booty cactuar. Yeah, there's a booty cactuar. It's the one I'm thinking about. Yeah. Let's see. Stay away from me. Get up there. We're gonna go around this way. Seems. This is so gorgeous. Stay away from me. Oh no, they're just... Wow, this overworld music is really beautiful. Look at that. Just look how beautiful. Oh, I ran past it. Wait, was it up high? Oh no, I dropped down again. I can get up there. Gosh. I need to fly, please. Who's excited about getting Aether Current? I'm not. I'm really not. This is the first X-Pact where I'm focusing on getting flying mostly because I still don't have flying in like... Oh, we don't have in Heaven Sword areas? Do your friends make fun of you? Oh no. Yeah, it definitely helps. Yeah, I always get the riding maps first and then I go for the flying. Wow, it's just, I love the way they designed this to like, it just looks really beautiful. The views down here, it feels so high up. And look up there, there's like, and then up there, that big mountain. Sal says, oh my god, I missed my 3-year subscription alert. It's been 37 months as a chili. Wow. Did it show up? Thank you so much for 37. Wait, it's 37? Oh, 36. Oh, you missed the 36-month alert. That's why I was confused. I was like, what happened? Thank you for 37 months, Sal. Appreciate it. You've been here since the beginning. That's when I was doing all kinds of weird stuff. Not really. I wasn't doing any weird stuff. Was that when I was doing shadow when I was going through the MSQ for the first time? I think it was, right? Is the bulge in those sacks what I think it is? I like these. Why they gotta say it like that? Wonderful, my friend, wonderful. Frail as I am, could never have hoped to carry back those oversized succulents. As agreed, I will share with you the secrets of our dyeing technique. Tell me, did you notice the little bits of red on the cuticles as you packed them into the sacks? It's nothing to be alarmed about, but those are in fact parasites. Ew. Is that what they say? Yeah. When infested by the vilekin, the Notocactor gradually weaken. Eventually, they wander away from their prickly peers and settle into the southwestern hills. Though it's not entirely clear if the migration is of their own volition. When we found a Notocactor completely sapped of strength, we brushed the parasites ailing it into a bag, dry them, and finally crush them to extract the carmine within. I'm sure using insects to create dye must seem unusual, but when when living in a parched lands with sparse vegetation, one must develop a deep and rich understanding of all that is available, deep and rich like the red of our dye. Yeah, no, that's pretty common. I think like beetles especially used in dyes. Quite a bit. Yeah, why do they have to say it like that? Sal says that sounds right, because 3 years ago is when I started playing again in earnest. Also, Dawntrail's MSQ hasn't made me feel like I need to do the next quest immediately, like with Endwalker, where it was like, wow, everything is going bad, I have to fix it now. Yeah, I was doing a lot of the side quests at Endwalker, and then once I got to, oh gosh, there was a point. What was the point? I mean, I think it was after. I think it was after Zodiac that I was like, oh, like when we heard that voice in the moon, you know, on the moon, we heard that weird voice. I was like, we gotta go. We gotta play more. We gotta know what's going on. The story. This I can just, I like just living in the world. I wish I would have just taken more of my time with Endwalker, but especially in Elpis, I wish I would just live there longer. But there was just so much I wanted to know, and that story was so incredible. This one's already good as well. I like pieces that are being played, and there's a lot of mystery and unknown because we've seen the images from the so like I'm just like, what's gonna happen. My theory right now, I mean, it's not a theory, but it's more of like a thought of the themes that the story's gonna take. I feel like they have been talking about innovation a lot, and I'm wondering if that's gonna play a role into being something that becomes a bad thing. Like, you know, innovation that ends up being something bad, which is very common, you know. It's a very common kind of story that comes around in video games. You know, the tech ends up being bad, you know. So that's my thoughts. I'm gonna be as vague as possible because I don't know who hasn't, you know, I've seen, you know, the live letters and stuff, but I have a feeling that there's gonna be something to do with innovation. This is all rhetorical too, so don't answer me. Don't answer me. But I do think that there's something to do with innovation that'll be, or even AI that'll be, you know, talked about. I also like that 14's always really great at exploring the kind of uncomfortable gray areas, and I love that. I love the gray areas where it's just kind of like, oh, let's this is more of like a general thing of just the stories. I like that they, you know, make the, you know, discussion around the, you know, the issues the characters are going around be really difficult and kind of be, you know, when it seems really simple, it's not. And I like that. They always do a really great job of, you know, making it, you know, challenging with them, even when what's right seems so simple. Also, the person had the Pteranodon mount. Wow, those are rare. That's like the most rare mount in the game. All right, let's continue MSQ. Something I can do for you? We've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. A saddle, is it? And how will you be paying for it? The basket of fine alpaca wool. What use does a saddle maker have with wool? Besides, this should barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. And what might that be? Mescal. I like to nurse a cup at day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff and you've got yourself a deal. This bodes well for us. Third promise, such mescal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column. Is that like just next door? Hold on. Did you say third promise? Then my offer has changed. No, don't say it. The saddle is going to cost you a jug of premium mescal. Age 3 years at the least. All right, I'm done with. Okay. 3 years. That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support the man of ambition who will see my business prosper. Zoralja will go to war and his cavalry will need saddles, lots of saddles. It's nothing personal, third promise, but won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. I can't say that I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for your victory, Wuklamot. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from the horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Still others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. They become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Havli, convinced that the first promised plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. But what about you, Mablu? And again, I like that they show that they have a lot of different opinions just among their own people. Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like when Yakui ruled our village. That's why I offered to help. I want you to become Dawn Servant to keep our nation from going back the way it was. Well then, I guess I'd better make sure I win the contest. How beautiful the aetheryte is. So amazing. But the type of mescal the saddle maker wants is so very expensive. Weren't you expecting to need 10,000 Pel from the outset? Nothing's changed. We just need to get on with it. I may not have a head of trade or a stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with a piece of Tuluyolal on the line. Then neither will I. We will make you the Dawn Servant. Aiming for that 10,000 Pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. So let's first try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. Of course, the weaver. Bolnock was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to the road where we first met him. Isn't it like 500k in each job? No, it's 500k total, but that will take a minimum of 230 to 300 hours, even at like a max. Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. I think only like, I mean, the number of people that have that mount is in the thousands. Like not even the 10,000s. I think it's like 5,000 people maybe have that mount in the entire game. Maybe it's less than that. I mean, it's not a lot. It might be like 2,000. Because yeah, that is the rarest mount that I believe is in the game that you can acquire. Hopefully this will be rare. Mountain Zoo mount. And I'll look cool. I'll be a cool person. Look at me go with my Mountain Zoo. Probably look like such a fool. They're like, God, this weirdo drinks so much Mountain Dew for a giant bird, a green bird. What a weirdo. What a loser. Like, yeah. Yeah. I actually didn't drink that much. I only had to drink 2. Still, I already kind of like Mountain Dew, so. But I'm not one of those people that are like, ooh, you know, I live off Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew keeps me awake. Like maybe you should consider something else. This is the spot. After Bolnock talked to us, he walked off to the south. Then he was probably going to Ikuflo's Inn. Most visitors in Watchin Pelu end up staying there. Let's go and check, shall we? Let's go. Yeah, only 3.6k players have it. That's pretty wild. Same with the Mentor Roulette mount is also pretty difficult. I mean, it's not difficult to get, but it's very time consuming. That's one that I'm gonna eventually go for. Where am I at on that? I don't remember how to even see. You got the touch? I've been getting all these trophies because all the new trophies they added, I think. Or no, because I got the PS5 version. Is it just gonna keep adding? Oh no, is it because I opened this? Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Is it just gonna keep doing? Oh no. Can I turn those off? Because I upgraded the PS5 version, so now it's like, it's getting like 9,000. Maybe not, because that's like Abysso Savage there. Alright, cool. It's not like they have a ton. Oh! Well, maybe not. It's going back. That was... Let the sun shine in? Oh no. Does anyone know how to turn these alerts off? This is not great. I should not have opened this achievement list. Is it done? I think it's done. Alright. Wow. Commendation. There we go. I think that's it. Or no. General. Yeah, this one here. I've done 229 mentor roulettes. So I mean, yeah, I feel like I've done a ton of mentor roulettes and I haven't even like gotten anywhere close. You get that Astropy whistle. Also, getting like the S rank ones stuff is a lot. Control center notifications do not disturb. I think it's done now. Ooh, I love this little inn. Look at the got merchants here as well. Did I get armor? No. Alpaca fillet? Ew, no. The fillet. Yeah, I love this place. This looks great. Can I have the basket, Riku? Thanks. Now let's see if we can turn a profit. Bullknock, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? Third promise, you wish to business with me? Might I ask what this is all about? I see. So the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mescal. Then allow me to invest in your efforts. Peace in Tural is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my supplier. Naturally, I would prefer that one pledge to preserve that peace win the throne. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho. A small token that I may contribute to your victory. Can I have one too? Oh, that's a fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel and 100 column. That's very generous, Bullknock. Thank you, I promise I won't let you down. I have faith in you, third promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. I can't believe you quintupled your investment with the first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because Riku remembered our weaver friend. All I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you've instinctively mastered. You think so? I know so. Now let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Here, Riku, you take a poncho. If I lost it somehow, Arenfell would never let me hear the end of it. Is there some on the other side? Maybe there's a... It might be up there. Definitely a Aether Current up here. Did I lose connection? Hello? Can everyone... I'm back. Oh, did I lose? Did I drop? What happened? There was a slight delay. Oh, okay. Is everything back in sync? Nothing's unsynced or anything? We are returned. It's okay, alright, everything's back. Southeast.
He's got peppers. You like peppers.
So
Peter Piper picked a pickled pepper. Pull yourself together.
Also here it is Twitch reset fixed it Lamau.
I guess it was a Twitch issue. Thank you for the 37 months, Sal, on Twitch. It's like up there. My slow. So slow. Trying to get around here. I discovered a new location. Probably up here, isn't it? To the west? Oh. I'm going east. The southwest? Oh, it's like up there. Oh, I can't get there. It's here. So can't access that yet. Whatever it is. Unless I can. No. Alright. What a waste of time. Ow. Thank you for the follows today, by the way. I appreciate it. Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They aren't wearing one? They have a fabulous sense of style. That's obvious answer, isn't it? We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go. We find a demand for our supply. So where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? There's some over here. There are a number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the end. There might be interesting travelers. Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mimoja hardly wear anything to begin with. Those are probably lance guards or sellswords. Mimoja are soldiers for a living prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movement. So even if they have bared shoulders, Mimoja carrying arms can be struck off the list. Yep. See this one? Oh, that's armor. Let's see. No coat or cloak. Also no weapons. Oh, we might have a winner. Oh there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Dang, no. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here and barely escaped with my... Oh, okay, scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I am actually a toolmaker from Tuluyulal, and was dressed quite smartly. All the better to show the Pelu I am a man who takes pride in his appearance, and therefore his work as well. But now look at me. Well, sir, this is your lucky day. What a splendid poncho. This will be the perfect replacement for the coat I lost. We'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade for one of your fine tools. Don't give it to him before he gives you the money. Run off with it. What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality. The blade looks sharp, the heft well made. I'd value it at 1 pel in the 1,000 column. Oh, from 500 to 1,000, we have a deal. Wonderful. A fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with the Pelu merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Miplu's mate garden, for one. Her field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and I thought to impress her with this tool, I sold you. No matter, I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to have met you. Is he just traveling back down the mountain? Did you hear that? We've already found our next buyer to Miplu's mate garden. Here we go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. Oh, let's take alpacas. I'm fine with that. These ones will be calm type, right? I hope it... I like this bartering system. Success. You traded a 500 pel wool poncho for a 1,000 pel hatchet. Da, 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 da. Speak with my blue. Alichi, hello on Twitch. Alichi says, hi Chili, hope you're enjoying the expansion. I am. This is really nice. Very, very nice. Y'all think this will be the Allied Society quest area? It'll be this inn. I feel like it's a possible candidate because these could be the vendors, and then you could have, you know, your whole thing could be about running the inn. The whole story could be about running an inn. I think that would be cool. Getting more people in, getting like a party set up. I think you could even add like a lot more here in terms of like decor. Do I get my gloves now? Well done recognizing that toolmaker as a potential customer. If you have a mind to change professions, you'd make an excellent merchant. Ooh, we're gonna ride the alpacas. I can't apply glamour plates, no! Help, look. These don't go with my outfit. Well, we'll just have to look weird right now. Mablu's dream. Wook Lamont steals herself for a ride to find your next trading partner. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold this. With that, I suppose we should hop on the alpaca's Mablu, as so kindly provided. Ready to go? Let's mount up. Oh, we just ride. I'm not controlling them. It's off to the Mayfields. Please don't spit. Please don't spit. I like how we can just relax. These ones are accustomed to people. I still don't trust them. I can just look at the scenery. Polo have never had to become shipping merchants. Can you imagine walking all the way across the route? I'm just gonna read it in my head because these go really fast. That mountain is too tall to be real. Parkour Zormor. Being a peller's been a dream of the bears. Oh, I like Mablu. I want good things for Mablu. Aww. Ooh. Cactuar. Nodo Cactuar. I saw an aether current. We made it without a single smelly incident. I sent the alpacas back to Kuvlo's inn, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn Servant, weren't you? Third promise? That I was. And perhaps you understand, I was an orphan too, you see. Tobly took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores. Grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for the saddle if you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As it's mate harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets. Add to Wooklamot's way with people, and we should have no trouble making a favorable deal. That's Meeplu herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the third promise, and let's get to bargaining. Have this little axe for me? I might be convinced that to entertain a proposal we have to offer. This hatchet, forged by this seasoned artisan, the razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. The quality is acceptable, of course. I offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. I was like, I don't think that's... A sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pel and 1,000 column. The same price as a hatchet. This deal would bring us no closer to the mescal. If I may, Mistress Meeplu, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand for hatchets afford a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. We've missed the window for demands. In that case, we'll have the fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration. I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives. I believe including farming, and I will no longer have need for hatchets. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wooklamot. That is why I'm prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. How about this then? If we were to help bring your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until Kona's reforms come about, I can always use more hands in the field. Then you can go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. Added value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Mablu. Riku and I have mate together. Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the fields then. Mind you pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. KK Cat, welcome in on YouTube. Hi, how are you liking everything? Says KK Cat. I am liking everything really well. Everything looks beautiful. I just like living in this world. You know, it's just... I like taking my time here. It's been one of those like really relaxing expansions so far. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. But yeah, I've really been loving it so far. Branch of verdant mate leaves. That Kiki Cat said, yep, it sure is chill. Yeah, I'm loving it. Music is nice. Yeah, it's like a mix of just serene, and then you go to Lululal and it's like bam 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 bam. Who is this place? Where's the Aether Current that I saw? There it is. Maybe we can get up there. Be able to. Ooh, these are nice, alpaca. You thought it was Mexico, but it's me, New Orleans. The music, probably. Yeah. I like the jazziness of it. Make it feel like, you know, it's like this is this bustling city. Just like kind of the change perception of that kind of fantasy city. You brought me some leaves then. But also I feel like just jazz is everywhere in Final Fantasy XIV. Kind of their go-to now, which I'm all for. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions, though. Look at the grass textures. Ugh. Look at it moved when they stepped in there. Come on. We bought our share as well. Let's make lots of gil. Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet, I'm prepared to offer you a full sack of the highest grade mate leaves. Premium mate bought at the shop. One sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the 1,000 column. We just need one more transaction. We'll get to the 10,000. Then we could bid farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutually agreeable trade. As am I, all best with the rest of your harvest. Mobley, what's wrong? Is that wow. Whew, okay. What was in that tea? As I was saying before, even after everything Tobly has done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Tobly to accept my decision then? Oh, my gloves. That looks so bad. Have you mentioned your plans to leave? Poor Glam is all messed up. Oh, support Mobley. Or Moblu. Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek a fellow in my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tural's peace and become and becoming Dawn Servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprising if Tobli held the same opinion. So talk to him. You know you're not an in-game? You're talking about me in the story? KK Cat? You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advance. But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What next then? We try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 Pel. Oh, and Glam's note match. I was so worried. I was like, what are you saying? Oh, I got so worried. I was like, what are you trying to say? I thought you were talking about Mablu. I was like, are you saying Mablu dies? I was like, what are you doing? I had like a moment there where I was just like, oh no. But yeah, I need the in-game. I need the in-game good glam so I can stop having this mismatched glam. You're right. No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mescal. Bargain our way into the double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such a strong competition for the Third is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Kona and Zoralja? You are. You are. I mean, of course I am. I'm Wuklamot, the Dawn's Promise, after all. We go. Heck yeah. Success, you traded a 1,000 Pel hatchet for a 5,000 high grade stuff. Cause lovingly gear, yeah, you're fine. Always on, I'm cautious sometimes. FF14 paranoia is life. All NPCs have crosshairs on them. Yeah, I never know what's gonna happen. Or who's gonna get too excited and say something in the chat, and I'm like, what are you doing? So I never know. I never know sometimes. But people are pretty good at 14 about not spoiling things. You know, that's what I have found. That people, for the most part, are pretty good about it. That's kind of like one of the communities where people kind of stick out for each other and really help each other out. All right, I'm gonna do this side quest really quick. It's Popely. Oh, so yeah, you get. I need this bracelet. Need some better gear. Hello there. I hear you're a traveler from across the salt. Just a person I needed to assist me. I wish to expand trade beyond the borders of Tyrol, and so I've been planning to export mate tea. The problem, however, is mate reputation for being something of an acquired taste. My solution was to blend mate leaves with some of our local specialties, and your foreign palate would be perfect to test them. One of our brewers has already prepared a batch in the relaxation area. Why not go and speak with her? Breezy Brewer. Ah, you must be one here to try our new blends. I prepared three for you to sample. I believe there's nothing more telling than the expression one makes when they sip their first cup of unfamiliar tea. So go on, have a taste, but please stay where I can see you. Oh no, I'm not gonna like it. Oh. The free blend, you taste a hint of acidity, perhaps citrus. It complements the natural mellow mate tea well, serving create a soothing mixture. Rich blend. Notes of honey and vanilla tickle your tongue. A delightful blend. It may very well have wide appeal in Eorzea and beyond. The earthly blend. You detect a light bitterness behind the full-bodied earthy flavor of this blend. It's quite unique, but will surely have its admirers. I could see from your expressions how much you enjoyed each of our blends. As the one who personally brewed them, I am truly honored. If you have a favorite among the selection, please let Popley know. Probably the fruity one. I like fruity tasting things a lot. You're back. I take it that you've tried each of our blends. Tell me which one you favored. The fruity one. I'm thrilled you like it. I thought perhaps people who enjoy something with a more refreshing flavor, so we tried mixing in fruits from Yaktel. Your perspective has been a great help, my friend. I thank you for your assistance. Though Métis can be found anywhere in Tyrol, there's no guarantee that it will enjoy the same popularity in foreign lands. We must experiment and innovate if we are to capture new markets. Alrighty. Hold on. There was an aether over there. An aetherite. I could head back there later. There's some here too as well. Side questies. I won't be continuing the MSQ from here because I will have to leave soon. I don't want to get invested in anything. I think that's a good set off point because I do have to work. I have to leave for work in an hour. So I'm gonna head over here for a minute. I also want to change my glam back. What it was here. There we go. I'm 642 now. So I have this full is there a way to hide what I'm wearing right now? I'd have to dispel everything. I don't want to wear that. I don't like the look of that. To be honest, it just looks like basic like Heaven's Ward glamour. Any the north? Ooh, there's a sightseeing log. Let's go. Hello Val, hello! Oho Kali! Yes, MSQ is going very well. We've kind of stopped MSQ for the day. We're just kind of exploring a little bit. We just stopped it now because I have to leave pretty soon. We're just picking up some sightseeing logs and maybe aether currents if we can find them. What are you doing, Holo? On YouTube. I'm sorry, I say on Twitch and on YouTube so that people can follow the conversation a little bit easier. That's all. Sometimes I just have to mention that. It does feel unnatural for me to do. KKCast says, I solemnly swear to never spoil. Yeah, you're fine. You're totally fine. I'm sorry if I made you feel like, oh no, I don't want anyone to feel that way. I just was like, oh, how do I interpret what you're saying? But yeah, you're fine. Watching Pelu, nestled in between the mountains, the dwellings of the village are noticeably scaled down to accommodate the smaller size of its inhabitants. It is here that the peddlers clan of the Pelu manufacture their trading goods, such as coffee and mescal. as well as maintain a ranch for the breeding and training of alpacas. I do believe there's up here. Is there way up there? There is. Akara VT, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I have my alerts turned off. Let me just keep them on, as we have taken a MSQ break. How was your stream? What were you up to? Can I even get up here? Welcome in, y'all. We're just exploring Orcho Kopaka? Is that the map? Yeah. Arco Pacha. I don't think I can even get up there. Oh, I don't know how. I think I'd have to go. Oh, I have to go around that way. Just seeing if we can get some more Aether Currents. There's some side quests down here for later. Yeah, I gotta go all the way back over there for the MSQ, but oh well. Ooh, look at that. That was a good shortcut. We're a pro. It's been challenging to try to navigate these mountains. Go this way. The northeast. Not up there, right? Like, how am I supposed to get up there? Oh, there it is. Oh, look over here. I haven't seen that. Akara says just started MSQ and have to sleep soon. Yes, have a good evening. I have to go to work soon. Sad. I just want to play more tomorrow. So tomorrow, as we're talking, as we're wrapping things up here, tomorrow I will be live at 10 a.m. and I'll be live pretty much all day for the most part, for the most of tomorrow. I'll be live at 10 a.m. doing MSQ. We'll probably get a lot done tomorrow. It'll be a long MSQ stream. And I will be breaking some of the highlights into videos for this playthrough. Some of the kind of the bigger moments. I won't be making like a normal playthrough series like I typically do. You can just watch that through the live stream VODs. I'll put that into a playlist, and then I'll put like Chili reacts to that moment from, you know, it'll be like I'm gonna post my Pictomancer ending reaction, but just not the full quest, but just the ending moments. So, you know, if you want to check out my full reaction, you can always check out the live stream. It'll always be there. It'll be available. So that's kind of my plans for the content for Dawntraill, just because it makes it a little bit easier. What was I looking for? The west. should be. Maybe not. I don't know. It's 400 kilometers to the west. Way up here somewhere. Also, Z-Moxine, goodbye. Have a great rest of your day to you as well. On Twitch. The northwest. So somewhere around here. Look at this little village. It's probably up there. Oh, were we here before? No, we weren't. Oh, this is really nice. Oh, I love this map. Look at that. Oh, this map is so gorgeous. This is might be my, I don't know. I mean, this is just so nice. Directly to the north. And it's probably up there. Looks like an Aether Current location. Ooh, it's the thing. It's the Pineapple Heartless. Mega Magway? I believe it's probably right here. My guess. Wow, look at that view. That is incredible. And look up there. There's like a whole settlement up there. Ooh, I think I know what that is too. Oh, it's like, oh, it goes so far back here. Oh, wow, it's huge. Yeah, I mean, wow. Look at that. I mean, wow. This is Final Fantasy XIV, y'all. This is the most amazing. This is my new favorite map. Is that bad to say? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just so impeccably gorgeous. Yeah, this is basically Machu Picchu, Peru. That would be Machu Picchu. What it feels like. And then the Andes. Definitely the inspiration. The Pineapple Heartless, yeah. Hola says, I say that every time I enter a new zone. This is my favorite map, right? Yeah, I don't know. I like the last one too, but this one's definitely... Well, yeah, the last one was really beautiful too with the waterfalls. But this just looks so much really better with the graphic update, because I don't think they've quite gotten water. I mean, waterfalls I feel like are hard to do, but this is just incredible. Like, wow. I mean, it's just one of their best achievements ever. Can't stop looking at it, y'all. Look at the fog, and it's just really amazing. I'm just so happy that this game exists. I'm just so happy about it. All right, well, I'm gonna wrap it up here, here at this beautiful view. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. for a full live stream of the MSQ. We'll be continuing where we left off from, and we'll be going as far as I can get. Yeah, I'll probably have snacks, and we'll just hunker down and have a good time. I won't be streaming like all day, because I'll probably, I mean, I could break it up into 2 streams, but I've done long streams before where we went, I mean, my final Endwalker stream was like, it was long. It was like 15 hours. I just couldn't stop. I couldn't stop playing because I was in like Elpis, I think, at that time, and I just kept going because it was just so addicting. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 10 a.m. I want to thank my Patreon subscribers, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you to my patrons, with a special shout out to Kinara and Waning Zane. I appreciate y'all so much. For those on Twitch, you'll be sent over to Brian Ricardo. They are not streaming any spoilers. They're streaming PvP. So if you like PvP, Brian is covering all of that. It probably has a bunch of tips for you Pictomancer and Viper players who are doing frontline and PvP, who want to know any kind of details about that. I know he will be doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, Twitch, you'll be sent over there, and drops are also activated on Brian's channel, so you'll be able to possibly get your drops over there as well. I'll be having drops open all the way through the rest of the month, so you'll be able to get them no matter what. It doesn't seem like it's super hard to get them though, every six hours or whatever. So that's great, and also just makes me happy that we have drop, that we have access to that here, so that you're all able to get that stuff. And also, see you later, Lord Roto, Akara, VT, thank you again for the raids, and Zimoxine, Alichi, Sal, thank you again for the 37 months on Twitch, and KCat and Holoval on YouTube, Everest Ennis, thank you all so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Did I miss anything? Follow my Discord for all updates on times. You can see my full schedule there. I don't always have all my streams updated on YouTube, so joining the Discord, you'll see at the beginning of the week, and sometimes I have a full month of streams planned. You can be ahead of the curve there to know when I'll be live all the time on my Discord channel. And yep, that's it. Thank you so much. I also have a Twitter. If you like Twitter, I'm very active on there. And I have a TikTok as well for those who like that kind of stuff as well. TikTok has all my same stuff, but it's over there as well. All right, I'll see you later. Have a great rest of your evening, and good luck on your adventure.